Hello, this is a video about the Kowsi KWS-X1. It's a little USB C, let's get that, little USB C meter. And what's great about it is that it can read protocols and e-markers. Now, I was having this problem that I assume other people were having too, where whenever I would read, sorry, I'm pressing the wrong button. Whenever I would do that to read it, the screen would go black, and then it wouldn't come back to this. It would just come straight back to the title screen, which looks like that. So it would just go like that. That's what it would look like whenever I would press that enter button to start testing protocols. My theory as to why this was happening is that it was unable to save configuration states. There have been people online that complained that the maximum accumulated charge energy and like maximum voltage and stuff. I don't remember which one of those is supposed to last throughout a power cycle. I guess we can look right here. Yeah, so that stuff right there, those numbers stay and continue to accumulate. Those weren't staying. That's what people were saying, and that's what I observed, as well as a more obvious thing was just that like any setting, including like language, like if I switched this to Chinese, and then if I were to unplug it and plug it back in, or turn it off and on again, it would have gone back to English. But now that I've fixed it, it doesn't do that anymore. So the fix is to upgrade the firmware and then factory reset. So if you look up Kowsi KWS-X1 v1.0.5v, then you're going to go to the EV blog. Then you're going to scroll down to this post from xfint34, which links to the Tomoka2.Hatena blog right there. In this blog, this person has been working with this device a fair bit, and they used a firmware version from a similar device and then reverse engineered it and modified it to work with this device, which was, so they started with the UT01C v1.0.5, then they created the Kowsi KWS-X1 1.0.5U, and then they recently redid it to 1.0.5V. I don't fully understand the differences between the two, but they have a link to the firmware down here, which was also linked in a Reddit post, and then from here, which includes guides on how to upgrade it. You go here, you download this, you find the OTA in English. Here's that. Whoa. Then you plug it in and it registers. That unlocks this button to click on the correct firmware, and you can see in a previous video I show actually doing it. But once I think you have to downgrade to 1.0.3 or lower. It's mentioned in this. This person says you have to flash 1.0.1 or 1.0.2, then flash. So anyway, after doing that, then you will be able again to have saved states. And what I think was happening is that when you run the test, it basically remembers the test is running and then cuts power and then reconnects, essentially, because the device which it's testing is also powering it, which means at some point it's going to have to lose power. And so having that state stored to non-volatile memory was necessary for this feature to function, and that wasn't happening. So now settings saved, we're able to test and all that. Happy hacking. Have a good day.